The Little Blue Engine. The original story is named The Little Engine That Could. The story is like this. A long train must be pulled over a high mountain. Larger engines are asked to pull the train. For various reasons, they refuse. The request is sent to a small engine, who agrees to try. The engine succeeds in pulling the train over a mountain while repeating its motto, I think I can. The story of the little engine has been told and retold many times. The underlying theme is the same. A stranded train is unable to find an engine willing to take it on over difficult terrain to its destination. Only the little blue engine is willing to try and repeating the mantra, I think I can, I think I can, overcomes a seemingly impossible task. According to McDonald, Silverstein is up to the task of challenging this ambiguous assumption about the success of effort. The title of the poem for a short time disguises the identity of the engine, since it's more popularly referred to by the title of Piper's book. That Silverstein presents no illustration with the poem further disguises the train's identity, since it is through the pictures that the engine is most readily identified by young readers and viewers. But the identifying tagline is repeated at the end of the first four stanzas of Silverstein's poem. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Silverstein lets the engine proceed up a long, steep hill, starting with the little eternal energy at the wheel, moving mild and mail till he nears the top until he was almost there, when crash, smash, bash, he slid down and mashed into engine hash. The repeated internal rhyming, the automatic effect of the words, and the rapidity of the line as well as the tension building over four stanzas to this couplet provide much humor and a kind of relief. The narrator intrudes at the end of the story, like Aesop, and gives the moral. If the track is tough and the hill is rough, thinking you can just aren't enough. Although what is needed to succeed is not clearly spelled out, Silverstein's alternative ending accurately reflects that most students' exertions come to naught in at least some cases. The force of positive thinking has long been held as salutary by various popular philosophers in the United States. Silverstein provides a more realistic assessment of what clear thinking and persistent effort can achieve. A more honest perspective for children who have been heroic about trying harder. Children's experiences provides some humor, which only adds to credibility among a child readership. Pokes fun at other detective literature for children, and finally debunks adult authority. In his use of older literature for children as subjects for his poetry, Silverstein is hardly derivative or imitative, but again subversive and deliberately varied in perspective. The most frequently uses his older literature as a basis for his own perhaps skewed view of the subject. This consistent pattern of shifts in perspective is one of that children become more capable of considering as they reach their teens. Being able to recognize shifts in perspective in a developmental stage that Silverstein anticipates and rightly sees as method of enlarging perception as well as providing humor. His presentation of these alternate viewpoints demonstrates for children alternate modes of thinking that will both challenge and provide interesting creative avenues. From a different perspective, suddenly even the familiar becomes new. This is the version of Silverstein's.